Hello, welcome to Perfectly Mediocre. Today we are looking at the demo for a game called Agritopia.
I saw that you were perfect, and so I loved you. But now I realize it was all just smoke and mirrors.
Now, rather than call it just another farming game, I will use the description from their store page just to give you an idea of what the game is about. It says, become the largest food provider in history in Agritopia, the evolution of Colombian farms. In this casual farm game with puzzle elements, your objective is to guarantee a permanent food production in your farm to eventually be big enough to sustain the big cities, all while tackling the challenges to reach your goal in the future. Plant vegetables and fruits, harvest crops, then go to the nearest city to sell your harvest and to unlock and enhance your agricultural techniques to get access to farm equipment, manage and evolve your farm, and just relax. After a hard day's work, chill out at a farm. Alright, so character selection, we have pretty basic, but I think we'll go with this one. Looks the most like myself. And we have two options for clothing. I think we'll stick with that, and hair color's pretty much... Actually, it's pretty all spot on. Alright, let's check out my farm. Ah, she's cute. Oh, we have a bee-bot? Hello, I'm Roby Bee. Your mission is to improve your farm so it become the most advanced farm. Whoop, didn't even have a chance to finish reading that. Sorry. In order to do that, you must complete the following missions. Obtain the hoe, harvest 100 units of lettuce, 100 units of bean, 100 units of spinach, tomato, onion, corn, I'm gonna guess rice, carrot, potato, cassava, use greenhouse shelves, bags, containers. Wow, we have a lot to do. Alright. Click to move and harvest. Okay. You need this item to continue working on your farm. So we gotta try to maybe wander around. Ah, there we go. We have obtained the hoe. Can we obtain this yet? No, probably not. Okay. I think we'll just do this all first. And it looks like we'll unlock more at different times. Okay, so we can do lettuce right now until we unlock our next level. And we get to watch it develop. It shows a click here, and when I click it just brought us the thing, but yeah, okay. It's very easy controls, just click and do what you want to do. If you click on this, you get your missions. So we need 100 units of lettuce. I think I'm just gonna get through that lettuce. We just had one that we needed to water. Looks like we have to do it a couple times. Now I am getting concerned though that we're going to run out of money. I don't know if there's a way for us to sell these things. It did mention that, going to the city to sell. We may have to do that before we can actually finish. Keep a look at your energy bar. If your energy depletes, you will need to pay a high amount of money to recover. It's best to eat the food that you have harvested to recover energy. For that, go to your inventory and choose the food that you want to eat. Okay, so we can have one of those. And it gave us a little bit of extra energy. Now, we do not have the money to keep planting, so I think we need to figure out how to get to town. There's a gate here, but we can't get out of it. Oh, I just now realized that there's literally a truck down here. My water bottle was covering it. Alright, so we're heading to the city. I don't know what this is. Challenge in the way. Okay. Some sort of mini game? Oh geez. I have to build? Perhaps? Be that simple? Uh-oh. This doesn't look very steady. Oh, we made it. I have a feeling I'll have to get a little better about that later on. Okay, choose a topic you want to learn more about. Okay, well, we don't really need all of this right now. But I do need to know how to sell some stuff. There we go. Oh, we don't have enough to sell to you. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna sell that to you. And we have leveled up, and we now have 168. Yeah, I didn't want to talk to you right now. Sorry. We're gonna head back to our farm. Alright. Yep, we know about that. I feel like I don't have to worry about my energy quite yet. And honestly, I need to plant something in order to be able to eat anything. Because I just sold it all. Alright, so we did manage to harvest the 100 units of lettuce. I do wonder if we can now access bean. I want to say initially, this style of navigation, not one of my personal favorites. I don't really like the click to go where I want to go. I prefer to use like WASD, or if you're on a controller, the joystick kind of situation. It's just a personal preference. Nothing against it. Like, the game is still, it's entertaining. It's in the obvious early stages where things are a bit slow. So I mean, I expect that that it takes time to slowly build up before you really can start doing the fun stuff. I've been through plenty of games like that. It does seem like we leveled up much more quickly by selling our things. So I'm going to... Whoa, I need to eat. I'm going to take an inventory here and fill our hunger back up. Yeah, because it does not appear that we have the ability to sleep or anything like that, so looks like we have to eat some of our profits. Alright, so we're fully ready again. And yes, with the style, it's much more efficient to just remain in the same spot and do all of the interactions that you can right away, rather than how I was doing it to start with, working my way through them. They still kind of become available at about the same time, so it's not that big of a difference. Okay, apparently we need to fill our water now, which I figured would probably be a thing because I noticed this. I don't know if we have any... I'm not seeing an indicator of when it's actually full, so it might just take the one time. Oh, I completely missed it over here on the right side. I am missing a lot of things on the screen, even though there is not a lot on the screen. It's very weird. So let's see how many clicks it takes to fill it up. Okay, that's definitely time consuming. I do wonder if there are improvements to things like that in the future to make it all more efficient, because it does take quite a while just to do the 4 plots, so I imagine over time it would get much more difficult to keep that up, but I do believe it mentioned something about automation, so I think that's definitely something we work toward. Depending on which ends up running out first, either our money or our energy, we are going to, at that time, go into town and sell the lettuce and make some profit and hopefully level up. I will say, with the amount that I have planted and harvested, I'm a little disappointed that we don't gain some level from this portion of things, that it's only based on the selling. I feel like there should be some level of progress when we do the main part of the game, which would be the actual farming. Okay, our energy is about to run out, so I think we'll just finish this batch. Our money's pretty low as well, so it's fine. I think I should probably eat a lettuce just to be safe. Keep our energy high enough to finish what we have here, because we don't want to have to pay the huge expense for passing out. Let's head to the city and see what we can get this time. Pick up some coins. It looks like we're going to have another mini game. The little bridge physics games were definitely not something I expected to see. Let's see, do we have enough that we could just use the expensive all the way? Because that seems... Ooh, that's gonna go. That is most definitely gonna go. I know I should be... yeah. Okay, restart. We need to support that in some way. That is a very awkward bridge. I have no idea what that is. Sure. Oh my god.
2 hours later.
Now the thing I'm noticing is it doesn't seem like what's underneath has any effect on us. So we're not able to actually use the environment. Oh well, we're skipping it. Yeah, as I've said, not exactly my strong point. Alright, so we've unlocked beans and spinach. I do like that you can get bonus points for doing that challenge, but you don't have to do the challenge. So that is kind of helpful for those of us who are a little challenged on those kind of challenges. Alright, we need to refill our water, and then I want to check out our new produce. Now we've done the 100 lettuce, so we need to do 100 bean and 100 spinach. I think we'll just go in order and start with the bean. We did unlock another plot here as well. And bean cost 5 and they take 30. I would also assume that the bean would be more profitable. It does look like we level up the individual items as well, so I'm assuming that they also are worth more by having the higher level. Okay, so I would say that I've probably played enough to kind of give me a general idea. It's a cute game. It could be entertaining. I'm not a big fan of the controls, as I mentioned. I like the little mini game option. It would be fun if those kind of got mixed up a bit and there was a couple of different types of mini games, especially if you're like myself and not that great with one of the mini games. There would still be ones that can pop up that you would be better at. That would be really nice. It is a little bit repetitive, and I know that it can be at the early stages, and they did say that there was options for modernization and optimization and just generally making things run on their own later on. I think that I would probably get a bit bored before I reach that point. Just kind of what's happening to me. Personal preference. There are other farm games that I find more enjoyable, even though they also take time for harvesting. There's other things to keep you entertained. It's easier to move around, and I'm not a big fan of the way the plots are separated out. I'd like it to look more like a farm if I'm playing a farm game. I hope all of that makes sense. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please consider taking a moment to paw that like button, comment to share your thoughts, and subscribe for more mediocre content like this. Until next time, remember, you are perfect just the way you are.
I saw that you were perfect, and so I loved you. But now I realize it was all just smoke and mirrors. I was blinded by the lights, caught up in a fantasy. saw that you were perfect, but you're not what you seem.